Mike at McKay Garden Center, Oshkosh here, and today we're going to talk tips and tricks for hydrangeas. There are 3 different families and types of hydrangeas. You've got your paniculata or sun-loving hydrangeas. The other family is macrophylla, also stands for big leaf hydrangea. This one is cherry explosion, gets its name from the scattering of petals that open around the flower, and arborescens, predominantly for shade. The one thing all 3 of them have in common is water, right? Hydra, they all like water. So locating them near a source of water or a downspout, specifically if you have the sun-loving paniculata family, they want to have that extra moisture in the soil to support that lush foliage. The one interesting thing about the macrophyllas is you can actually turn them blue. If you add some soil acidifier to the soil throughout the season, slowly those pink flowers will transition to a purple and then finally a blue. But it is a little bit of a slower process and something that you do have to maintain. A little tip for the arborescens family is they have that large mop head, softball-sized flower, but they can get a little laggy and floppy in the landscape. And so instead of trimming them all the way down to the ground in the fall, you want to actually leave those stems about 12 or 15 inches tall to support the weight of the flower. We got one here, you can kind of see, we got some dead branches on it from winter injury, but lots of new growth suckering from the base, which is not uncommon. So all you're going to want to do is actually just trim out some of that old growth that is no longer alive, preserving the actual live buds and tissues. Same rules as trimming lilacs, 45-degree angle cuts just above a bud point per recommended. The other thing that you can do then is give them a root stimulator. That's going to really help encourage some new growth and get that plant growing again early in the spring. And then once it gets going to middle of summer, switch over to like a rooting and blooming or high phosphorus fertilizer to encourage a good healthy bloom set and long bloom time for those hydrangeas.